Good morning. Suziedee here. Good morning, Daryl. Hope your hand is feeling a little bit better now after having your little operation. Well, it's Sunday, so day of rest, they say. And I was not going to do a live this morning, and I was going to do one on Monday morning. But I realised halfway through yesterday that I had to go and have a CT scan on Monday morning. So I decided that I would come on today and do a live. Still working on the Sophisticated Sled. So I hope everybody's well. What have you been up to? Anything exciting over the weekend? We've still got half a day to go now, haven't we, really? So I've put all the information in the more box below. So if you see anything that you like or need, my information's all there down below. And if you could please give me a like, a share, and ring that bell so you get notified with me when I go live. So today, I should have had it all organised. Again, I've been running around like a chuck with its head cut off, trying to sort things out. Oh, I found a die in my where I keep my papers, my layers, but I'm not sure where it's come from. So I just put him up here on my magnetic little stand. It's great for putting your dies on. So you'll find the instructions to that. Hi, Carol. How are you going? From Canada. Whereabouts in Canada? When I went overseas, I went to Quebec and Montreal, but that was a very long time ago. So this little gadget here that I was saying, I'll hold it up for you, is holding my dies. I know you made a couple of these, Daryl, didn't you? You made one bigger too. I reckon they're awesome. So you don't lose your, usually you have your dies, your stamps all over New Brunswick. Well, welcome. Good to see you here. So Donna G is who had a video on that little magnetic stand. So if you go into her videos, you will find it there if you want to make one. So let's get down to a little bit of what's going on. So I'm just going to put you down to the craft desk and we'll have a little sneak peeky what's happening. You made 3, Daryl. Wow. I know you made a smaller one and a big one. I knew that. Now let's just get everything in focus here. Because I've lowered the camera so it can focus properly, when I'm talking to you face to face, the camera's right in the middle of my face, so I have to push it out the way and then sort of realign it when I come down to the desk. So I hope that's okay. Now, we've got 15% off designer paper. So if you're a paper hoarder like I am, I love the the designer papers. You'll like these, and it goes from the 6th of August to the 31st of August. Oh, that's nice, Daryl, giving them to your sister, and you made a bigger size for yourself. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Okay, so paper special, 15% off. So I'll just go through my printed in print real bright. I think I need some more inks. So Bright and Beautiful, that's a 6x6. Countryside Inns, that's 12 by 12. Country Lace, I've got that one on order. It's a 12 by 12. Country Woods. Now that seems very, very popular, that Country Woods. I've seen quite a few things made with it, but not only the birdhouse, which I think it's part of the series paper in the birdhouse. So that seems very, very popular. And that's a 12 by 12. Full of Life. Now that's bright. That is beautiful paper. It is so bright and cheerful, and all the different, I think there's 40-something 6x6 pages, double-sided. So you get a lot of benefit out of that. So Lily Pond Lane, that's with the ducks, that's 6x6. Mediterranean Blooms, which was really, really popular, and Perennial Lavender, which was very popular as well. So those two are both 12 by 12. So then we've got Take to the Skies. That was the one with the plane. It was a DSP that was with that. Thoughtful Journeys, that's 6x6, and that's another very popular one. To Market, Unbound Beauty, which was another very popular one, 12 by 12. Wildly Flowering and Winter Meadows. So those are all the DSPs that are actually on special. So, as I say, if you're a paper hoarder like me, go in and have a look. Oh, open you there. Now, look at this. This is our new catalogue. So isn't it great? I love this colour. Beautiful colour. And the little houses with hearts and people having dinner and Christmas wreaths on them. It's really, really nice cover. And there's nothing much on the back there. I can't show you inside. I can show you the catalogue, which is our mini catalogue from September to December. So until it goes live, I think it's the 4th of September, I can't show you inside. So it's a bit of a tease, isn't it? So, but everybody's going through it and picking out what they like. As a distributor, we can order a month before the catalogue goes live. So a lot of people are ordering things that they like and showing them online, because you can do a video on them, but you can't open the book. So, and I think that is because certain companies copy them. And I had a quick look yesterday online, and they're already being copied by cheap Chinese businesses, so, which is a shame. So this one will go live, as I say, I think it's about the 4th of September. really good. We can open it and have a walk through. Now, as always, these are card inspirations. So it's on page 22, and there's actually 22 of them. So you can have a look if you're stuck for an idea. You can have a look through and go, oh yeah, I'll do that one. And you start off doing it, but then you just put your own take on it. So it never ends up looking the same as what the card sketches do, because once you get your creative juices flowing, you go on to other things. And also, every page just about in our catalogue. That's so right, Carol. It is a shame. And they're not up to the standard neither. And I have heard, and I don't know whether it's true, that they are smaller. The dies are smaller than what ours are. So, and they don't have the quality that Stampin' Up does. But unfortunately, they do go in and copy them, because Stampin' Up is so successful with their products. So I guess we'll always get these sort of things throughout all sorts of things, not just our stamps and dies. So you can see that we have plenty of card through the catalogue, which will give you ideas of what you want to do. So that's enough of my nattering now. And I'm going on a different aspect today. So I had a look last night through some of the videos that people have put on. So we are using Sophisticated Sled. So this is the dies and stamps that are in it, and you can see I've used a few. So today we're actually going to pretend that we're actually in one of the hot Arab countries, and we're not going to do a snow scene. So in Australia we don't have snow. So we are going to do a sand toboggan this time instead of a snow toboggan. I was thinking about it last night, and I thought, well, unless you're in New South Wales or some of the areas that do have snow, we don't. Here in Queensland, we don't have snow. So I do know that people go sand tobogganing. I've seen it on videos, and I've also seen it when we've been to camping at the sand dunes. So you see the kids, even adults, they sandboard down it, and they toboggan down there. Hi, Cherie, how are you going? Lovely to see you. I was just saying we're having a different aspect on Sophisticated Sleds. So we're going to do a sand tobogganing, because here in Australia we don't have snow. Well, sorry, here in Queensland we don't have snow. So I've worked out this little bit of a thing. I'm not sure whether we'll need that. That was out of forest. Out of, I'll tell you in a minute. Forever Forest. So that's come out of there. So I don't know whether we'll use it, but I thought it would look like the sand dunes. So, and I've done a little toboggan in gold. So let's get these out of the way. I need to have that, put them all there. So I've gone with Early Espresso for the card base. So my card bases are 5 3/4 by 8, and we fold that in half. So corner to corner. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Up bone folder to make a good crease. So then I've got the crumb cake, which I thought we would use on the front here. And I'm going to put it through our embossing folder. So swirly, because I thought then it looked like the sand as well. Cardboard and your game. Your game, Cherie. I don't think I'd be game to go down it, especially on a piece of cardboard, but I have seen people do that. It would be fun if I was a lot younger. My kids probably do it. My grandchildren would probably do it, but I think I'm a bit old now in the tooth to do that sort of thing. I just watch the others and laugh when they come off. So we're going to take this embossing folder and, sticking to the back. It's a 3D one, so it's huge. It will only fit in our big cut and emboss machine. It won't fit in the smaller one. So I'm going to put it, I want some of those high curves in it. Get it in straight. There is a line down the bottom here. This is the right way to put your embossing folder in, and it's got the Stampin' Up so that you know that that's the front. And it's got a line here that you can actually line your paper up with. But I don't want the bottom of this, I want the top. So we're going to bring down, put that out of the way. Going to bring down the big boy. So we've only got our number 1 plate. That's our base plate, and then our grey plate. So we'll put our So Swirly embossing folder in, and because it is a 3D one, we only need the base and the grey one. So we're going to wind that through. What's going on there? I'm not getting anywhere. It's a 3D one, isn't it? Oh, it's not. My apologies. What a dummy. It's not a 3D. It's an ordinary one. What a goof. I was thinking the other big one is a 3D. That's why it wasn't going through. So we need plate 1, plate 2, plate 3, embossing folder, and another plate 3. And once I get this organised to go through, and you know, I've got it the right way. Yes, it's good, isn't it? For some reason, it doesn't want to go through. My plates are getting warped too. Always has to be a pain when you're doing a live and you goof. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Don't you leave the bottom plate clear, a clear plate off for an ordinary one. You've done it thousands of times. So you leave that one off. Duh. And now I've lost my thing. What a twit. Now, let's try this, see if we can go through. Use plate 1, 3 on the top. Oh, I need strength. Now it says plate 1 and 2 of plate 3, and I can't, I've got to go through this now. I've got to have muscles. There we go. We're through. And it says plate 1 and 2 plate 3s. That's for an embossing folder. So I don't know why that it was being awkward, but I guess it's done now. I'll put him back up here out the way. I always thought that one was a 3D one for some reason. 3D ones are good. Sorry about that, people. So there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? So it looks a bit like the movement of the sand. That's what I was trying to get. It is a 3D one. So swirly embossing folder. It doesn't say it's 3D. Oh well. We got it through in the end with a bit of hard work. So yeah, so I'm going to put this on here like that. I have to check that up. I know oh, that's okay, Cherie. How are the electric ones? I've seen them, but I've never used one. So I had one before too that I had, but I actually sent that down to my sister in Adelaide. So now I was thinking of putting that there. Trimming it up. So we've got this is our inside piece. I'm going to play with that A4 size. Oh, that'd be good. So this is my idea anyway. So we've got our toboggan. Now, I did cut it out in black. And I cut it out in gold. Which one do you think makes it pop? I don't know whether I'll use that or not. So we can have a gold one or a black one. Now, you've got an electric one too, Daryl, and you haven't had time to use it. They'll have to let us know what it's like. Now, all the videos I watched on this set just shows that they use this piece. But we've also got this piece as well that sits on the outside. So I cut that out as well because I thought we might use that. Yes, and that's what I tried to do, Carol, first, was put the number 1 plate and then the number 4 plate on, but there was no pressure there. And that's why I looked at the folder, because I was sure this was a 3D one, but it just says So Swirly Embossing Folder. So it doesn't say that it's a 3D one. But that was awfully hard to get through. And I know I've done it before, and it didn't cause me that much trouble. Anyway, back to here. We're in the desert now with the toboggan. So let me know which you think is the best one, the gold one or the black one. What would you choose? which one do you think makes it pop the most? And then we've got a brown top to go on it for the wood. So any ideas which one you think would make it go? Black or the gold? You don't mind the black one, Daryl? So we got a choice of which one we would like to use besides the black. I did do this one first. This is the one I cut out for originally putting on there. Anybody else think the black one's the way to go? See, then we've got the dark. This was originally my idea with the black. And then I saw someone did it with the gold. Yeah. I'm with you on that, Daryl. And then this one will go here, like that. And I did do some extra leaves if, yeah, the black one too. Yeah, that was my original idea, so thank you. Sometimes it's just nice to have input on what you think, because I can do it what I think, but it might not be what everybody else thinks it should be. But that was my first idea with this. So we will put down our crumb cake onto the card base. So let's hope these are going to play. Yesterday they wouldn't work. And I know there's glue in it. So, where's me? I take a picture. I always got to do, give it a, see if it's clogged up. Won't even go down. So pretty soon I'll be able to do some more videos. Now, once you've, it's really coming out now, isn't it? Once you have embossed, dried embossed, you need to, it's probably too much, put quite a bit of glue on because the fibres spread. So I'm just thinking, which way do I want this? Might go that way. The fibres spread a bit, so you do need to put quite a bit of glue on there to make it stick. I like using the Tombow glue because it just gives me a little bit more wiggle room. I don't want that coming out the side there. I always like this combination with the early espresso and the crumb cake. Yeah, I know that. I've noticed that too. Your grandchildren do, Carol. Yeah, I think I've used it once on the other end, and that was when I was having trouble like this, where it seems to get stuck in and doesn't come out. So, but other than that, I always use the narrow end. Funny how we all do that, isn't it? Creatures of habit. So now I'm going to use this big bit. I assume it's a frame for it. So I'm going to put it up because I did this. It took me ages to do it. So I wanted something different. And trying to get it the right way was painful. So I'm putting that across there like that. It's not. Is that blurry? So just my little bit of a take on doing something different, not following everybody else. So I'm going to glue this one down. So I'm not going to put a lot of glue on. Let's see if it wants to come out. And I'm not sure why people aren't using this part. And only using the middle bit. I'm just going to put little dots. Okay. So that's that bit put down. They're very fiddly, aren't they? So now we're going to put the insides in. So has anybody done anything exciting over the weekend? No, I haven't. Just a quiet one at home. I've got to go and do some shopping, but I'll do that tomorrow when I go. That's an idea, Cherie, the adhesive sheets. I think I have some somewhere. Yep. I think I ordered them. They are a bit sort of fussy, aren't they? So that's our main part in. Now, this has some, with my pokey thing. It's got some like not holes in. Now we'll put this piece in, which is the inside of our sleigh. So I sent a message to my sister yesterday. And I have to share the spare room. Oh, that's a shame, Cherie. Maybe they'll come back into stock. So my brother and my sister live in Adelaide, where I used to live at one stage. So I get it back this morning. Are you thinking of coming down? So I said yes. Once I've got all my doctor's appointment for my broken foot, I don't really want to go down in the boot. And I've got some friends that I haven't seen, oh God, over 30 years that I'd like to catch up with. So I was thinking I might do that. We're all getting older. I'm the oldest out of the family. And then my brother, and then my sister. So we're all sort of reaching that age. So I thought I'd go down and visit. Because you never know, life's too short and you don't know what's going to happen. A stained glass window. I would be cutting the outside circles off. Are you talking about the middle part, Cherie? Yeah, so I thought that'd be a nice break. I don't know, Cherie. I've got to go back to the specialist at the end of this month. At the moment, I'm still in the boot. And I'm in that till the end of this month. I go tomorrow for... Oh, okay, yeah. You could too. Great idea. You come up with some really good ideas there, Cherie. A stained glass window. I'll just have a drink. My throat's getting a bit croaky again. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll be able to work out more when I go to the specialist at the end of the month. Now, to put this on, I'm going to use my silicone mat, which is great for... I could have done it on there too, but with this, it's very intricate. Bits and pieces everywhere. So I'm going to get that, and somewhere I have a sponge. And I'm going to put some glue just on my silicone mat like that, and then I'm going to dab it again. And I'm just going to dab it over this. It makes it a lot easier. That stuck to mine. So I want this to go over here. Like that. And what I did is we should have a bit of string on there too, for pulling the toboggan. So I've got some... What colours are they? Baker's twine. Doesn't say, but that one looks closer to the crumb cake than any of them. Haven't used these yet. Oh, right, yeah. Great idea. Why do they always put the colour that you want last? My friend next door is back. She bought a unit and moved out So I miss our little glass of wine on a Sunday afternoon. But at least we can catch up for dinner or something. So I was just thinking of putting a little bit of this twine folded down like that so it looks like the toboggan string. What do you think? Or would it be too much? And then this can go across here like that. I just wanted something different than all the others that that did the snow toboggans. Oops. I know probably pink, but I'd already cut it out. And this is what I kept doing it the wrong way. I ended up with, or it'd be back to front. So it took me a while to work out how it went. You wouldn't put the twine, Daryl? Leave that off? I wanted that there, but I did a couple of little sprigs of leaves that maybe I could tuck in. I think I'll but I don't think that's going to do either. Let's put this, I'm going to put this one up. So I'm going to glue it on. Hopefully, I might use some glue dots to put it on rather than the Tombow. You can't tie me in bow. You have 10 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Oh, it's awesome. I've got 6 grandchildren. No great-grandchildren yet, thank goodness. I keep telling them I'm too young to be a great-grandmother, but none of them are married anyway, and none of them are like going steady with anybody, so my grandson's in the army, so I don't think he'll be getting tied down for a while. I've got one granddaughter that's married. She's a teacher. And I've got a granddaughter that's doing her nursing. Yeah, you do, don't you? They keep you busy. And 3 still at school. Yeah. And I've lost the dot on the eye. So we'll have to put a diamond gem. 16. Wow. You must have wonderful family gatherings. That's a lot of family. Ours is rather sparse. It's got my brother and sister are in Adelaide. And most of our family's over in the UK. So my 2 sons are up here, thank goodness. So I get to see my grandchildren, which is great. But they're all growing so fast now. What am I looking for, Cherie? Great-grandchildren? One of my grandchildren turned 20 yesterday. Getting new. And she's just got a license as well. So now I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. Might have to cut some small ones. Yeah, stick to me. I feel like it needs something more. Oh, that's sad, Daryl. Yeah, sometimes families are a bit more of a pain than. It's really sad for your mum. I used to have my grandchildren every school holiday. So I'd have them for a week, one lot, and then the next week I'd have the other two. Sometimes I had, when Connor was young, I would have the 3 grandchildren. So Christy Lee always had to sleep in with me. I really feel for your mum for that. It's like, you look forward to seeing your grandchildren and big family dinners and stuff. When Mum and Dad were alive and I living in Adelaide, I took my children every day. I'd call in, see if she wanted shopping or anything, because she wasn't well most of her life. So I would take the children just about every day to see her. You are, Carol, it's a good thing. But 15 to 7 months. I miss babies. Only because I can give them back. But yeah, mine are all, well, they're 15 and upwards. So, there's 2 still at school. Really need an S on there, don't we, friends? It's looking a little bit bare. Yeah. We could put these at the bottom. So like they're growing out of the sand. Well, we could put that one there. I'm just reading your comments. Well, that's very good of you to look after your mum, Daryl. I keep telling my kids not to, that I won't live with them. Now, I don't know why this camera goes blurry. It's got no way to actually alter it. So now we want some bling on it. Do you think we should put those bits of leaves on? And I don't want it to be Christmassy. So we've got some clear It still doesn't seem to do it, Cherie. And I put the camera down. I've noticed this in a couple of my videos that is that better? I brought the camera down a bit more. Looking good, Cherie? Can I stamp a small hello? We could, if I can find something that says hello. We could put a little note to brighten your day. Oh, thanks, Daryl. No, we could stamp a little, actually I had it out ready to do. How about that, Cherie? I had You're Amazing for inside, and then I had this, a little note to brighten your day. So we could do that. And that's out of the Changing Leaves. So I was a little bit unsure about the pink, but I'd already done it. I want some paper. Where's my little thing of paper? Here it is. I'm by far a tidy. Yeah, the silver is the silver and gold adhesive back. And I couldn't figure out why it kept coming off. So it was the adhesive back paper was the silver, and then the pink is the 2004 to 2005 in colours glimmer paper. Daryl always liked a little sparkle, so I didn't want that. I wanted a going to do it on a piece of crumb cake. I might do it in nearly espresso. That's right, 2024 to 2026. Glimmer paper. Yeah, the background is silver Daryl, and then the pink here on the front of it. It's out of the Friends for Life. Out of this one, Daryl, Friends for Life, and they have the two. Haven't used this yet, really. They have the two pieces that go one on top of each other. So it took me a while to work it out. The dot, you mean, Cherie? The eye? I did that last night, so that could be anywhere now. So let's do this while I think of it. I still feel like it. You might be right there. Maybe I'll do it in a pink so it matches the top. So if we do it in Petunia Pop, which is what I think the pink is. Yep, it is, because the lighter one, and I've used the darker one. So that's the Petunia Pop. So I think yeah, the Petunia Pop, Cherie, that's what, it's that one. Now, because I haven't used this stamp previously, I am going to get a bit of scrap paper I'm going to stamp it and then I'm going to smush it. So sometimes if you've got a film from when they're made, so I just like to do that first to get anything off it. And don't tell me where I got it from because I don't know. I saw somebody do it. I know some people do it with their hand. That's all right. Seems all right now. Hopefully I've got this straight. No. Bit crooked. Good job there's two sides to paper, isn't it? That's better. Clean it up on my chamois. I like my chamois. Don't use it all the time though. Sometimes I use my Stampin' scrub. So put that there. And now I want to I'll just close this a minute before I stick my fingers in it, which I'm good at doing. And we'll bring our little Stampin' clip down. This is great. I love this little one. So with this one, we've got number 1 plate, number 2 plates. And we'll put this down. I'm going to go back over that that so swirly one and see, because I know I've used it before. I have all my little bits of tape, washi tape. To stick it down, all on the end of my cupboard here. And I'll just put that through. New stamps sometimes get a bit gloppy around the edges. Stamp in dots instead of a straight line. Stamping dots. They do get a bit gloppy, don't they? Put that up there. Now we've got this one. What do you think about the extra bits of greenery? See, it's doing it again. Do you think we should leave them on there and then pop this up underneath? Oh, an eraser. I didn't know that, Cherie. You're just so full of handy hints. Hey? It's great to find out new things. I mean, I've seen people do it the way I did it, and then I've seen people do it on their hand, but an eraser too. Does that this thing do it? I know this is for like marks and that, but that would that get the coating off? You must have been. You're just full of good ideas. Leave them in, you reckon, Daryl? Okay. So these ones we'll put on dimensionals. These I'll just put a bit of glue on, but I only want it sort of on the bottom. I don't want to stick it all down. A little bit of glue. Now with this one, I could just give it a little bit of a curl. Just so it's got some depth to it. Just so you know, we are on the sand and not on the in the snow. So we'll put this one up on dimensionals too. I had a piece with just one corner dimensional on. Here it is, stuck to the others. Might as well use it and we can throw this piece away then. So after I finish this, then I'll have to We were the first to help pioneer embroidery machines in card making. Oh, what's embroidery machines in card making? Never heard of it. Thank you, Daryl. Shall we put it about there? Top or bottom? Oh, that'd be interesting, Cherie. You'll have to let us know more about that. So do we put it on the top or the bottom? Bottom and an angle. I don't want to miss our leaves up. So there we've got that one done. Now we've got to do our insert. Put that aside. Why is it I lose things? I had it out. Is it still inside? Don't think so. Oh, yes, look at that. That's where it was. Okay. So we need something to stamp inside with. I have a little saying here. I have, you're amazing in every single way. Want something to stamp. Oh. And they're all winter. I just want a little something. Heart. There we go. Some hearts. Because we're not in the snow. So I'm going to do it in our Petunia pop as well. Yep. We're using PP. Now this one I've used before, so So hopefully that's about the middle. Very good. And I also use these because they're blue. No, I'm just going to do one. I was going to do another one. Whoops. But I think I'll only do one. I don't want to make it too fussy. How old were you when you started stamping, Cherie? If it's not a rude question. So we're now going to put our insert in. Don't know why it's coming out or I truly appreciate your help with little tips, Cherie. Oh, that's sad, Cherie. Apparently we got 3 people on my dad's side that a couple have passed and a couple of them are still going. I know one of them's still going. It certainly does change them. You're right there, Carol. My kids say to me when I can't remember something, oh no, she's got dementia. Because they know that part of our family had it. It's one thing I hope I never get, although I suppose you don't know it, so. Now we want some bling. Bling, bling, bling. I don't think we need a bow. That's for sure. Wow, you've done a lot of different things, Cherie, there. Yeah, I did dressmaking. Mum actually taught me to sew when I was probably 14, 15. My sister knits like Mum did. Mum was a beautiful knitter, and Gillian got that from Mum. I can knit, but I'm not a good one. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? We're just about getting to the end here. So we need some bling. So we've got these ones. We've got these ones that we can colour to what we want. So if we're going to kick with the pink, I've got these ones. Might have to. Yeah, I used to knit and crochet too. Tapestry, I've done that as well, cross stitch. Oh, you do tatting. I could never find anybody that did tatting that could teach me. My grandma gave me a tatting spool or whatever you call it. I've still got it around here somewhere. All right, so what shall we have? I've got birdies. I don't think we want birdies and dragonflies. So we've got 1, 2, or 3. What do we think? Yeah, it's just not something that's done anymore, is it, Cherie? I've never, well, you're the first person that said that they do it. I've never found anybody that does tatting. Yeah, well, I could get up to see you too, Cherie. My son's up there. So either way. So what do we want? 1, 2, or 3? Pink bling? Yep, that's what I thought too. So we could have collared those, but we have got some here, so there we go. Well, that's very interesting, Cherie. And your music as well. So I take a picture. Why is there everything I put down, I lose? And it's right in front of my face. I might put the big one. That's stuck in my nail. I might put that big one on the top here of that. No, you don't want to go? Might have to put a bit of Tombow on that. Just a little bit. Come on, come out. Don't come out in a big splodge. It doesn't want to stick properly. Sorry if my head's in the way. There we go. I like these colours. I might put one on the end here. Oh, this one's running away. I know. We'll put a little one on the top there so that our friend the eye has a dot on it. So my granddaughter's doing nursing now. Yeah, we do. We do. So that's our card. We might put a little bit of Winker Stella on it. What do you reckon? This is the one that's got in here. I've got two. One of them's empty. I don't think this does. No, that one's dead. It's gone. I'm going to do a little bit of splatter. I might just do a little bit around here, just to give it a bit of a shine. I think it's so good that kids these days have a lot more advantage in what they do for work. Like, you know, when I was younger, all those years ago, it was you get married and you have your kids. No, girls didn't do university or anything like that. So, yeah, I think it's really great that girls can have a career these days in anything they want to do. Okay, we have a card. Thank you so much, Cherie. It was an idea I had, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, to tell you the truth. But it's just something a little different to do with the Sophisticated Sled. So I want to thank you for being here with me with the card and all your help. It's truly appreciated that your suggestions, and I really take them on board. So I want to thank you for that. And if you can give me a like, a share, or ring that bell so that you'll get my next live, it would be muchly appreciated. So thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate everybody that comes in, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Thank you, Daryl. I'm glad it turned out. I was getting a little bit sort of, is it going to work, halfway through when it looked a little bit bare. So, but have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you that comes in and has a look at my card that I'm making. I will see some of you ladies later on in Linda's video. So have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.